As you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not done so, and also make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KI Culture Radio. Hey, Jordan Hakeem, and welcome back, Lamont. What is popping like and what is cracking like it?
Yo, what's good, brody? How y'all living?
Maintaining, family. I'm
Mm,
trying to be like you, Lamont. I'm trying to catch up to recording, releasing music.
mm.
We got listen. We're gonna have to do a listen. When I get to my number of records, we're gonna have to do a Pontiac Miami record soon.
Whenever you ready, bro.
Definitely. Go ahead, Jordan. Go ahead, do your thing.
Let's go. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Good to see you guys in the chat. Good to see you hanging out with us again on this wonderful Wednesday evening. So we're gonna get right in it. We'll get right to it. So this is a topic. Definitely want to get Lamont's input on this because he's kind of been in the industry, and we all of us are over 30 years old. And the topic for today is the impact of social media, how, social media has an impact, society, the world, individual, or just the individuals. As we all know, all of us, we over 30, we all seen how, social media has, how it started and how it really impact the world today is 2023, and I really want to talk about this topic because all of us can really, bring out, get the details and our thoughts, the good about social media and also the bad, what's the bad about social media. And also what we can see what social media might go in the future as well. Because as a us, we all started how social media started, all the way from MySpace to now to how Facebook is, Instagram is, TikTok, how you can, make businesses, how you can go independent, a whole bunch of things you can do with social media now, and how it's going and everything. So before we start chopping it up, we got two videos we're going to show you guys, and after that, we're going to chop it up. Go ahead, Akeem.
Boom.
So social media has changed the way that we view media, interact with friends. It's changed a lot of things in the world. And there's positives and negatives from it. I just wanted to point out one way in which social media is both better and worse than what we used to have in terms of just traditional media, be that watching TV, reading a magazine, watching a film, whatever it is. Social media gives you the opportunity to have some autonomy over what you see, right? You can follow this, unfollow that, choose to search this, don't look at that, right? So in that way, it gives you much more autonomy than over a magazine or a TV show that you just have to watch what's there. But also, it's sneaky, it's manipulative, it has algorithms that are designed to keep your eyes on the screen. And so it will also try to present you with things that it thinks will keep your eyes on the screen. And some of those things can be good for you, and some of those things maybe aren't so good for you. So I would just be aware of that, of the way that you're in control of social media, yes, but social media is also, it's a bi-directional relationship. Social media is trying to keep you on there, and it's reacting to you, and it's sort of trying to manipulate you as well. So just being aware of that and thinking, am I using it in a way that is good for me, making me feel better and not worse?
Such a weird time because unfortunately because of social media now anything that you do you can form an identity around it, and then it can be like your identity in terms of like your source of like how you view yourself in the world. You no longer view yourself in the world as just a human being that's just accepted for whatever you're interested in. Now you're in like a very specific category or group, and then there's other people in that group, and you think there's people that are opposed to you, and there are people that are opposed to them.
Yeah.
So then you're in conflict. Now you're a part of a gang, it's gonna go after those people that are against us. Fuck them. It's wild.
Yeah. It's
wild.
exhausting too.
Exhausting.
Yeah.
Exhausting. And
Yeah.
people want to fight. They want to argue about shit.
So there you go, guys. Those are the videos that we're showing you guys. Before we go, I want to shout out a few people. Shout out to Just Hear Me Out. Just got in the chat. Shout out to Mo Love. Shout out to you. Natasha Vicious, as always. Daryl Long, as always. Appreciate you coming by. Victor Hart, thank you for coming by. I think that got everybody. So yeah, so go back to the topic, man. So yeah, you're in 2023. We all see how, social media has a big impact us individually and also the world. So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. I'm gonna start with you, Lamont. How do you, what's the question I'm gonna get for you is, what do you see the good or the bad that social media has brought it so far, either for yourself or generally in the world?
You talking about like good and bad, right? My honest opinion.
Yeah, either or, wherever you want to choose, either or.
I'm gonna give you both of them. The good is someone can get on the internet and actually make some money and change their life and help their family. The bad part about that is how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you get up on the internet and lie about who you are and whatever. Now you got to live up to this expectation of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be the bad part of it. To me, that's my answer.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
Hey, Natasha, by any chance, probably drop your email in the chat so I can get it, because we would love to have you on the panel. Jesse, me, I'm gonna reach out to you, and also Daryl Long. We will happily have you guys on the panel very soon.
Please.
Collaboration. So Natasha, if you can drop your email, because I don't think you have Instagram. So if you have an Instagram, if you do have Instagram, Natasha, drop it in the chat so we can reach out to you, because we would love to interview you, because she's actually a businesswoman as well. And not only that, but guys, stick around for later. We actually going live again later on tonight. We have a special guest. Today we have Lamont. We also have another special guest that's coming later on tonight. So y'all will be surprised. I don't want to give out the person's name, but y'all will be surprised who will be the special guest later on this evening. So I come from a space where I have the good and the bad. One of the spaces I come from is this space over here with the Chaos Culture Radio, where we talk about like serious topics, trending topics, things that's going on within the community, relationships, the good stuff. Something to elevate, something to grow, something to pretty much better the community. So that's one thing I like about when it comes to the good aspect of YouTube. Now, I also come from a space where there's the dark side of YouTube, where they're talking about your mama, they're talking about your daddy, they're talking about your kids, they're talking about let's delete men, let's delete women, let's get rid of all this, all the niggas, let's get rid of all the bitches. So I kind of see both sides of the spectrum. Now, let's keep it real. When you talk about serious topics, majority of the time, those topics do not get views. Most people like to deal with the fuckery. That's why fuckery always gets majority of the views. That's why people like No Jumper, DJ Academic, DJ Vlad. I could give you lists of other people. Hassan Campbell. They channel tend to do very well when it comes to the aspect of the fuckery or any form of drama. People love drama because people want to try to escape the real world, because in the real world, they deal with a lot of seriousness. Some of them are having a lot of hard time. So that's why the bad part of YouTube and the bad part of social media tend to do so well. Hey, Motivating Vision, what's happening? Yeah, the always looking lovely. The black women always look lovely over here. But it always tends to be the biggest, like always the dark side of the social media is that pretty much quote unquote drama. It's sad though, because I think it should be a balance, but people tend to always focus on that, the dark side, and that's why the dark side always tend to do good. Mind you, there's people that used to do good content, end up switching their content to like a dark, bad energy type of YouTube, and then that's when they start generating wealth. I don't want to give names because Hakeem smiling because he know some of the people. So I'm saying that's how it tends to go. I probably could get one good example. This is my last good example. Fresh and Fit. At one point, if people go back to their earlier content, their earlier work, you'll see they were like nice guys, good guys. But they saw that it wasn't generating a certain amount of revenue, so they switched it over to the red pill type content, and look where they at now. And I could see with that. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, my brother, for allowing me to speak and to be able to grace the panel of beautiful gentlemen. I grew up in the trenches. I really grew up in the trenches, and I'm a son of an immigrant. I've already been picked on, called dusty, jumped. I've been through the worst. So when I got on the internet, some of the stuff I see people go through, I've been through gladiator school. I try to protect my nieces and my nephews because they don't know how to live in a space to not care what people think about you. Therapy is the key. As far as melanated people in America, we've already started here in a dysfunction, no matter where you at in the diaspora. Social media just amplifies it. The reason why I say that, and I'm gonna let my brothers take this, a lot of the stuff that we see on social media, dysfunction, we see that every day in the hood. Fights, women getting beat up, somebody cursing out their mama, kids being malnutrition. A lot of people are just woo, but we see that in the hood. This is why I don't have no incriminating videos, because I grew up in the 90s. The first thing we do is slap that camera out your hand. Now everybody put the camera in your face.
That's true. I'm gonna go with one thing good about social media, especially like Facebook, Instagram. I'm gonna go center on family purposes and friends purposes, as in, we can keep families closer and keep friends closer. What I'm saying is we can send pictures. I'll post a picture and we can see what we're doing over here in LA. I can see, Hakeem can see, Ronnie can see, you can see good things. Same thing with you guys, post pictures. We are, y'all grinding, doing work and everything. We appreciate it. We like it. You might shoot a comment. I always get praise. And I think that's probably, and then going back from Facebook, back to MySpace, now to Facebook and Instagram, and the family perspective, friends perspective, we can definitely see what's really going on in each other's lives and everything in a way, compared to back in the 90s and early 2000s. We just kind of call and talk to people and kind of hear, kind of get a glimpse of what they're doing. Now with social media, we can see what people doing by doing pictures, videos, doing content, doing music, doing movies, businesses, a lot of good things that, people usually don't see in a visual if they lived in another city, another state, or another country. Now going to the bad part of social media is, to me, it's really mental health. A lot of people, kids, men, women in general, they might be on social media 24/7, living in the internet world and not going out in the outside world, as in you go at certain, people that have, big are fans of celebrities, they always on their page, seeing what they're doing all the time, posting stuff, and they wish they could be like them, Also, you can see, people, for women, a lot of, IG models, they have, BBLs and everything. And you can see, women can compete with women, and some women get influences of trying to get BBLs, in Miami, LA, Atlanta, Houston. And, they go out, look for information on how to get, BBLs and Malolo. If they can't do it here in the States, they might go out of the country, Dominican Republic, Colombia, and they'll get it. They'll get the BBL, because you see some of these IG models, they'll post it on their IG or TikTok, and they let you know that, hey, I go out of the country here and I'll get a BBL done for $2,000. So, and the thing is how you see a rise into that, and a lot of people are, women are deleting themselves because of that. For example, what's the name? DJ Young Fly's his longtime girlfriend, she passed away. I think it was BBL. It was a mommy. It was a mommy, surgery and everything. So stuff like that can be dangerous, to that certain extent. And to me, that can actually short a woman's mental health on, see trying to compete and then try to get the body enhancements, and they go to the wrong person, go to the wrong doctor, and then either they get a BBL or they put some injection for some stuff that that's gonna kill your body and everything. Kids, kids, they be on social media 24/7, 24/7. It's not like with us, back in the 90s, we usually go outside, play, run around, go to the park, go to each other's cribs, play around, play video games. And now, you see here, even though it's a good thing, there's some kids, they play video games, be on Twitch, they make money and everything. But there's some things that they might see on social media that can be taxing, as in, they can get at with somebody on Twitch, cussing at each other, causes racial slurs and everything, which that can impact somebody's mental health and everything, for sure. So, but yeah, it's a lot of good things. But right now we're gonna talk more about it, but I'm just talking about it in that aspect. Good things, it's good for family, and it's the bad side can be bad for people's mental health as well.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick. Now, I was coming from the aspect when it comes to content creation. Now when you talking about overall good in social media, overall bad in social media, I'm gonna be honest. Social media is really good because guess what? Now I can connect to Just Jay, Natasha Vincent, Gore, Motivated Vision, Victor, Mo Love. Like I can actually connect with these people. Even Lamont. I never met Lamont in real life, but because of the aspect of social media, we can have dialogue. He can be able to come on the panel. We can get to know each other through the aspect of social media. So social media is actually good. Not only that, people actually build relationship off social media in the aspect of getting married, having children, having kids. So there's a lot of good things that come from the aspect of social media. And not only that, but I can also talk to someone that lives in Japan in a whole different time zone, in a whole different region, in a whole different culture, and we could still have dialogue, still have a form of a connection where they can help me build my culture here in Florida, or I can help build a culture over there in Japan.
Yeah.
Vice versa. So social media do come with some good, but the negative connotation about social media is prime example. They would give a negative thought about black women, saying black women is this, black woman is that. The same goes for the aspect of black men. Or it can mess up someone's pretty much psyche, like you say, Jordan, which I totally agree, because social media now, people don't understand. Social media is the leaders, is pretty much leading people to how to live their daily lives. It's teaching people how to save. It's telling people how to spend. It's even teaching people how to react to other people, which I find out to be very dangerous. Go ahead, Lamont. Your take on it.
All I can say is, like social media it is what it is, man. Like it's the new form of mind control and deception. You know what I'm saying? Like and perception. You know what I'm saying? It's all on the person, the consumer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that makes any sense to you guys,
No, it does.
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna pass it back to you. I'm gonna pass it to bro. That's all I can say about it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's like I said, it can also give you what the other guys are saying. It can give you a different identity of yourself. For instance, some people might look at you different in social media, and then they see you read like that. They look at you different. So in a sense, for social media, it kind of gives like a different identity of yourself. As in, people might know me as New Jordan Area here, or you, Lamont, Young Marcy Carlo, Prince Hakeem and Ronnie Ron. But outside of social media, we might be people might look at you outside of social media and see and say, hey, I didn't expect what I would see from social media than when I see here in real life. Either you can be somebody that's a good person or bad, or how you dress, just anything. And people do have a different perspective on social media than often be on social media to see the group.
I totally agree.
All you brothers spoke so eloquently, and I'm gonna just give my 2 pence. You 100%. What Lamont said is all about perception. Ronnie says the good and bad side. But I'm gonna come at it from this. It all depends on how solid of a person you are before you open up that phone. if you go on there and you start acting up a damn fool, something wrong with you.
Yeah. Facts.
Or if you on, you know what I mean, if you on there and you doing positive work and you, because there's a lot of positive stuff going, and Ronnie did something that was precious to say that, you know what I mean, thanks to social media, I wouldn't have known Jordan nor Lamont, Natasha, who, thank you so much whenever you grace your presence. Just Jay, who I spoke to, who I adore. I've had lovely conversations. Just hear me out. Gore, who's y'all shown me why social media is needed. Because you will never meet good people in your life, because we're past a certain age where we're not in college anymore. We at the same job, or we still in the neighborhood. You feel me? So this is the only way you're meeting different people who help expand your mind. I've learned so much from all of y'all out here. It's a blessing. But there's a gift, there's also a curse. And it also depends on where your mind is at, if you can handle. I disconnect from social media. Ronnie and them know. Nigga, I'll sit here and watch cartoons for 3 hours and go outside and walk up the block and start doing some 90s shit. You see, I'm still a 90s dude where I go walk to the corner store, or and I got a car, I get on the bus or go to the park. Yeah. Might go get me fried chicken and fries, salt on it, and go sit out there at the park. I still do regular stuff. Yeah. With my phone to ring, I won't do that. And sometimes we need to disconnect and understand if you're not mentally there, you're gonna see a person who's not mentally there is the way he act on social media.
True.
That's
true.
Fact.
True. Very true. Very true. You know what? I don't want to cut nobody off, but a lot of these Facebook statuses, y'all be thinking people be playing, but they ain't playing though. When people say what she say on her status or whatever, that's how she really be thinking. Because he wouldn't have said it. You gotta think about it.
No, that's
say it again, Lamont. Say it again.
I had to learn that because I know sometimes people be capping on social media. Like you have people, because that's the thing with social media. That would say it comes with the good and the bad. That now sometimes the bad part is sometimes people be their fake self. They say, "Oh, I'm a millionaire. I'm a baller. I get women." But then when you see if you know him in real life, you're like, "Dude, you're lame. I know you. You live down the street from a block. I know you don't live a six-figure life. I know you don't have a nice car." Bro, you going on South Beach, taking a picture and putting it on social media and think you got all that. Bro, I know you. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say it becomes the illusion and the manipulation to other people, because people think these people are having their pretty much that normal life. But I do love the aspect of what you're saying, Lamont, when it comes to some of these people when they write on their statuses, that it be really true thoughts. Like I have a friend right now who's going through something. He put something on his Facebook. People may think he's capping, but I'm like, no, it's real because I know him from a personal level. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, it comes with it. Go ahead, Jordan.
Well, I hate to in front of you, but like me though, bro, like me, I be telling the truth on social media because I want people to know the truth instead of lies. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell the truth to people. Now, other people, they might lie, they might cap, whatever, but I learned that some people be telling the truth on this motherfucker though. Some people be actually telling the truth, but then you got liars too though. You got that woman that be on Facebook that be like, "Yeah, I'm lonely, I'm looking for a guy," but her nigga is sitting right next to her.
Facts.
Yeah.
Bro, if I'm lying, I'm flying. You know what I'm saying? Just give me wings right now. I'll fly up right now. If I'm lying, I'm flying. That's true.
And the thing is, like we like I said, we over 30. All of us is over 30. So we see what we all see. Like we did on social media, the good things we did, the bad things we said. We all know. We all kind of know. Like I said, when somebody's lying or who's telling the truth. And the thing is about it, you can see how people are consistent of what they post, consistent of what they say, and everything. And you can see all that. And when you see somebody that's come out with, something that they don't usually do, you kind of question that because either they could be trolling or maybe something could be wrong with them. So I know with us, being in social media for a long time as we are in, we kind of know that somebody's kind of capping, somebody's telling the truth, somebody's trolling, or somebody's just having a bad day.
True.
Go ahead, Akim.
No, definitely. I also want to say this too. You know what you can handle on social media and what you can't handle. You know what you can put out there, and you know what you can't put out there. You know what you can look at and what you can't look at. Me personally,
True.
and my cousins, they follow this strict rule, and a lot of y'all do, and even Jordan. And I know I'm not gonna post my family members on there because I might snap if somebody said the wrong thing. I ain't gonna do it. You can talk about me. You can go off and say whatever. I know what needs to be said, or you could do that. But I know I'm not gonna post my mama and stuff like that because I feel like that's not a place. Because your core group are gonna be supportive, but since social media is so open now, friends of a friends and friends of a friends can watch, and they might want to say something. They say, "Oh, I'm just being honest." So you know what you can handle, or you know how you want to present yourself. I present myself a certain kind of way, which it deems to be that I feel comfortable with. What are you comfortable with on how you want to be portrayed, or stuff like that? Because once it's on the internet, it never gets off. That's why I don't like people who pull out cameras when stuff goes down. I start to get nervous. I start fidgeting. I'm like, yo, why you got the camera out for? You trying to send us to jail?
Yeah, that's true, Akeem. Especially in our area. So like I said, you should be putting the camera on. Shoot, that's a problem. I'm the same thing. We all have the kind of like that 90s old school feeling about, hey, there's some stuff we can put on social media, or there's some stuff we can do, but there's a fine line that we have for what we're gonna post on social media and what we're not gonna post, and what we do like to do, and some stuff we like to see ourselves, and somebody else is gonna post it. Because usually when somebody gonna post something, usually we're gonna ask permission, say, hey, Lamont, this is me and you, I'm gonna ask you permission if I'm gonna post something, me and you was doing this. Same thing, I can't even write. But some people have a problem with that. Some people think like, why you didn't post this? Are you capping anything? Or let's go into the relationships. There's sometimes even in a relationship when a woman say, hey, we're together. Why you didn't post me yet? Because it can be sometimes like, hey, because maybe he's not in a serious relationship with you. Or you want to wait until you want to tell his family first, and then he want to post you, hey, I'm in a relationship. Because I feel like sometimes some people want to keep a relationship private, which is I'm totally fine with that. I don't know why some people have problem with that to put a relationship online, because like for me myself, usually me and my wife, there's times we might post each other, but there's times we might have pictures we might post up, post anything, because there's some pictures that we might say, hey, let's post on social media, or it's just like, hey, we're not gonna post that. We're just gonna have it to ourselves, have it on our phone, or post it somewhere in our house or anything.
But people use the aspect of social media because they talk about in the chat and the aspect of social media when it comes to the aspect of therapy and the difference between therapy and entertainment. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes social media is some form of good therapy, because this is the reason why. There's people that haven't met. I forgot. Your cousin told me, Hakeem, I forgot the name of this person, that they will go to her. Mind you, they never met her in real life, but they will go listen to her content, and they will get delivered. Meaning they'll get the therapy they need to help them go about their daily lives. So I can't say social media is not always therapy. It is. I'm not gonna lie. There was a time in my life when I was going through a hardship. I would listen to one guy on social media, who he's pretty much gone. He's past gone. He went to his next life. And he literally changed my life. And mind you, I never met this guy. But I would say it's pretty much whatever you consume. And that's what Lamont was saying. It's pretty much whatever you're looking for. Because if you're not looking for the stuff that's going to elevate you or build you up, and you listen to too much of the toxicity, then that's on you, not on that person. Go ahead, Lamont.
I ain't gonna lie, like I was gonna say some real shit, but I was listening to you talk and I just got totally sidetracked. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's all good.
Yeah,
me too. It's all good.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah. But I do want to say that this is a blessing. And I'm not going to lie about it. It's just what you do with the blessing. I'm happy. to be honest with you, it was an Instagram post that inspired me to start a podcast.
Really? What was the post?
It was a guy by the name of Pat Flynn. I wasn't subscribed to him. He was talking about podcasting. This is before the whole YouTube. And then I was like, he was saying, hey, if you got a voice, you can speak it too. I thought he was talking to me. I looked in the back of the room. I said, is he talking to me? But when I heard it, this is why they say it's the beauty of social media. And another beautiful thing too, and I'll be transparent about this. We're human. We all go through bad days. And sometimes there's some things you can see that can uplift you. My sister doesn't live near me, but my sister just recently had 2 kids, but she posts on social media and I'm able to see my niece and nephew on social media. That fixed my day. When they do little videos, I see they're getting big until I see them in the physical. Or I see other people who I know, who I care about, who does beautiful things, and I'm able to like and see, hey, and it also tells me, okay, this is the type of woman I want, or this is the type of envision and stuff like that. You know, Sherry Bryant, she posts nothing but positive things on her thing.
That's a fact.
Positive things.
Fact.
What she does with her kids, she in her relationship with her significant other, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Which good people can benefit from that. Now, here's the thing now, the haters is out. Because a lot of people might take that information and say that they might not like that she's living such a good life. They might look at it that it's a negative from them. But the positive is for us. So it's all, I always say it's all about how you look at it, and the fact that we're able to sit here and talk about it, and to be able to meet people and see things that I've never seen before. There's so many things I wanted to do. Listen, Jordan introducing to this guy here, Mr. Lamont. I love his music. And this would be fair, I was fascinated to the point I ain't never met a person who put out his own movie. I say I'm gonna need to holler at him to teach me how to put out a movie. This is social media.
Appreciate it, man.
No, and it's a real thing. Listen. When he can ask you. The time I was like, damn, he put out his own movie. I was like, damn, online. I said that's big stuff. So it's we need this. It's how we conduct ourselves.
No, but we need this now though. We need this little podcast shit right here. What this is, right? I don't know what the correct term it is. Like, is this a podcast or what is it? Because I'm not
a podcast.
Is a podcast. Yeah, so this is a really big thing that y'all doing right here. Now, this is the shit that I'm talking about. Y'all need to keep doing this shit and then start leading up to like live TV or something, man. Like, keep going with this shit, bro.
No, we definitely. One more point before this. Mm-hmm. Ronnie said this, and I'm gonna be transparent in telling you this because there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scene. People might feel comfortable to say it, but I'm gonna say it. There's a lot of things you get from people who you don't even know, and Ronnie just said this, that you don't know. Now, mind you, I know who Sherry Bryant is. We've never spoke like in person, like meaning that I've seen her around before because we all from the same neighborhood, but we've never linked because different that. Now, mind you, the fact that I've met her and we've been in this little community, there's things she have mentioned to me that I could do, that's okay, damn. Because I was trying to do some things and get the weight loss down and stuff like that. And talking to her and her, you know what I mean, just sharing advice and stuff like that. And this is how when you just meet. Now, mind you, there's people who you know in your neighborhood or people who you met, you've never talked to. Online, you speak to them. People who you cross life to. Online, you speak to them. And just to give a tidbit, because of her, I was like, okay, I'm going to start drinking a bottle of water every day. And then let me go back and take my vitamins. There you go, right there. Multivitamins, water, vitamin B12, and some chlorophyll.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay, y'all go.
No, that's true though. That's what I'm saying. Social media is an outlet where you build connection, you build relationship. Now, it don't have to be always physical. It could be a relationship in an aspect when it comes to finances. Prime example, if someone need to get their LLC done, they can go holler out Natasha and Vincent. You get what I'm saying? Someone need to know about computer, they can holler out Jabari in the chat. Someone need to know about accounting, just hit me out. There's people in all different spectrum, all different life, all different color who could be a beneficial for your life if you could use it the right way. But what the problem is, especially when it comes to our community, when I'm in the community, in the Black community, we tend to look for dysfunction. Hakeem, you mentioned that earlier. And that's the problem we're having. You know, and shout out to Jabari. Jabari's finally back. Shout out to Jabari. Jabari, don't be having me over here blushing. He said,
my lost brother.
He be trying to have me blush, man. Don't be doing that. No homo. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, Ronnie, you're right about that. It's just like in the Black community, we love drama for some reason. That's our number one thing. We like to have some type of drama. You don't have to be in the streets. If you don't bring it in the streets with social media, we like to bring it up in the social media. From, you see when, the share will post something about drama. Hollywood Unlocked still talk about drama. Certain channels here on YouTube talk about drama. Which it gets up, and the thing is, as Black people, we like it. We hit the like button, comment about it, go back at each other about it. And the thing is, it's not helping us or help us find solutions to make the community better. This is what I was talking about. Hey, stuff like what we doing here is stuff we're trying to help, trying to change. Trying to change and have to find solutions for our community. Because what we do here, like most people that's on the chat, when they come here and watch us, they feel some type of vulnerability with us. We talk about the thing, we talk about, certain topics, they feel vulnerable for us. And sometimes either they'll say something in the chat, something that they went through, and also trying to help them find a solution. Or when certain people comes up, talk about, be vulnerable with us, talk about stuff, trauma or anything happened in the past, And what we do, we're anti-trauma. We try to find a solution to fix it. As general Black community, they try to find drama and say, hey, why you do this right? Or try to, put fire to put more fire into the trauma and everything, which we Black people like to do. And what we do here at Chaos Culture Radio, which I think we like to do it, we're trying to change that and trying to make the community better.
Yes, I am a Niners motivated vision. That's right. We got Sunday. Hey, Jordan, your team play Thursday tomorrow.
Dolphins all day. Dolphins all day.
Oh my goodness, what a tough game tomorrow. I will be watching that game most definitely. But yeah, football season back, folks. Football season back. This is how a man do. See, social media. We could come over here, talk about sports, talk about women, talk about gambling. This is the good. This is the good of social media. Now I don't know y'all want to talk about the dark side of social media. We've been saying a lot of good things.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to say one more thing though.
Go ahead, Lamar.
All right, so we all know that I'm YouTube known, right? Well, I mean, like, cause if it wasn't for the social media aspect of that, I wouldn't have got my high school diploma, my passport, none of that.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So I did go back to school and I got my high school diploma, but that was because of a fan.
Congratulations.
She was like a little bit older, you know what I'm saying? She made sure I got my shit right, Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like social media is good and bad. It's like the devil and God. Like it's both. It's good and bad. You can't have one without the other, man. I mean, but also on social media. Also on social media, you can get your ass kidnapped, robbed, raped, drugged.
Talk about it.
Anything.
There you go.
Anything.
Scammed or get into some beef you don't even want to.
Yeah, scams look like the number one thing now. People scamming people on social media.
No, this is what they're doing.
But the scam part. No, I used to be a criminal, bro. The scam part is the most simplest, dumbest shit I ever seen in my. It's like if you get scammed on social media, that's basically you like, hey, I could turn 500 into $1 million. If you fall for that, you need to get scammed. Seriously, that you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you hear me though? If you nigga scam you like that, But
yeah, you're right. I want to read this comment. This also just shows another aspect Sherry Bryan said people are inspired when Sky reads because some of their children can't. We give them hope and pointers.
Beautiful.
That just coincide with what Lamont said. Him going back to get his his high school diploma. It's a beautiful thing. The only thing I try to tell people is what you internalize and what you don't internalize. Now, I'll give you an example. When that lady got hit with the brick in Houston, that stuff, if you're not comfortable, you would internalize it a lot. And it will take you to go ahead, Lamont. What you say?
I'm reading the comment like dog bugging out. My bad.
Just hit me out. I might have to take you on that, boy. You can.
He say, side note, I can turn 500 to $1 million.
Boy, that's
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, he's scared.
No, he.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him over. I would literally go like,
go to the penitentiary, sir. The penitentiary.
He gets joke like that, but
no, he controls sometimes. He cool.
Like a $500 $2 million. Well, go ahead. Okay, sorry.
No, so the key thing is what you're gonna internalize, and some things you just, if you know you're an energy person, something you watch can trigger you. So when I looked at that girl hit with a brick, I just only thought about my mama, my niece, my dad. Okay, shit, I'm ready to slide. But at that time, I need to wake up and say, okay, damn, this is somebody's sister. So I need to try to rationalize that, and you just try to know what you can internalize in some things. I can watch certain things where hold on 1 minute.
Yeah, you hit the button. You hit the exit out. You pretty much you turn off your mic.
I was gonna say what the.
I can still hear you. We can still hear you. You just turn off your mic.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
my bad, fellas. My bad for that. Yeah. So that's what it is. Is what you internalize. I know I can't internalize certain things, so I got to make sure my mental health is good, so I know what I can watch and what I can't watch. And that's what the guy in the video said. You can unfollow and follow who you want to follow. You know what I'm saying? And you can watch what you want. Don't get me wrong. We got some things we like to watch on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie. There's some things I might.
I can't. We already know. I think everybody already know.
I might partake in, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We got no
I got caught. Hey, I got caught doing that. And
listen, Instagram don't make it no help. Because if you're friends with somebody and you go to the page, you see your face right up there.
You got to be careful. Yeah, you got to be careful on Instagram because if you're following somebody, even you're not even following the person, they will tend to feed it on your timeline.
I'm like,
yeah, because there's sometimes you can look like you see some family members, you be like, wait a minute, why is he following this person?
It's because of me, Jordan. I apologize.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about family members that I know personally. Like, wait a minute, wait a minute.
You know, we got to keep what's trending, what's hot. So I mean, like everything. But yeah, it's because of me. So you can follow me. And then, but go ahead, Hakeem. Finish.
No. I was done with my point.
Go ahead, Lamar. You about to say something?
Yeah, we go ahead.
Go ahead.
I do want to say something about Instagram though. First off, I don't know if y'all noticed the porn ads. I don't know if y'all be seeing little porn ads on the side. I know y'all be seeing porn ads. Keep it real. Look. Yeah. I had never seen Instagram do this shit. Wait. Oh, he left? He didn't want to hear about the porn? Oh, okay, you're back. Okay. Yeah. But no, the little porn ads will pop up and I'll be like, what the fuck? When did Instagram start letting porn ads pop up? I don't get it.
Lamar, on Twitter.
Ass.
No, because Instagram, like what's it gonna say? What, Twitter? Twitter is the same thing.
On Twitter, you can watch full-blown porn videos. People having sex, getting head. I'm talking about it. It's a smorgasbord.
No, but Hakeem, you know they were flagged. One time we got flagged when I posted a video of one of our, like a clip of ours. Mind you, I think you said something. They flagged us for bullying.
It
was just a comment. I distributed it and they got rid of it. But mind you, they flagged us for that.
Hey,
but they won't flag them for the porn.
we got to censor. Sky is watching. We got to censor.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
For corn, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, of course.
That's the thing. That what is crazy. It's crazy.
You about to say something, Mike? Go ahead.
Lamar said, "Forget it. I can't say it no more."
I was just saying, man.
No, but it's true, because now you see some of these media companies posting these BBLs and everything. It's like, I don't want to see this. Like, what is you? Because things, the people that pay for these ads, like on Hollywood Unlocked and everything, they pay these ads and everything. So while I'm scrolling down and everything, you say, and you see it, you see some of the ads say, "Hey, you want a new BBL?" All this stuff. It's like, I don't want to see this, yo. So I gotta hit the button and say, "Hey, okay, hide this. I don't want to see this," because it is getting. Lamar's right. It is getting crazy on these IGs. It's getting bad.
Wait, just hear me out. You
Go
got.
Go ahead.
One more comment. I hate to cut you, bro. I got one more comment. As far as the BBL, I laughed a couple. Like, time you say BBL, I just laugh. It's funny as shit. It's funny to me. But first off, if you get a BBL for $2,000, you dead ass wrong. You should be locked up in prison. You dead ass. You get a BBL for $2,000, you have a problem. But like at the end of the day though, men don't give a fuck about BBLs though. We really don't give a fuck about that. So I don't know why they get them bitches. But that's my comment. I'm done talking about it.
No, because
Nobody gives a fuck about it.
Women are number one biggest consumer of the American currency. So therefore, anything that's promoted, when it being promoted, I mean in music or any form of entertainment, women tend to consume those type of products. So prime example, Nicki, Cardi B, they are the most. Remember, through social media, they the one that kind of promote their body a lot. So the women see it and say, "Hey, I want my body to look like Nicki Minaj. I want my body to look like Cardi B." They got a high figure man, a high earner man. So if I get my body like Cardi B or like Nicki Minaj, I would get that same man. And that's not the case. And that's why. And I heard that some of them go to bad doctors. The good doctors, majority of the time, are booked for the whole couple of years. Like Dr. Miami, he's booked all the way, I think, 5 years now. Like it's hard to get through him. He's booked. So it is what it is. Go ahead, Akin.
Hey man, listen. You know they say statistically, from 19 to 29, the people who mental health is most affected are young people, and out of those young people are young girls. The image that they see and the attention that certain people get is like a drug. So when we talk about the BBLs and that, look at Pinky Doll. She did the oldest trick in the book, but she got the light
Thank
skin.
you.
You feel what I'm trying to say? But she doesn't know that's a mental thing that she has to go through. Why would you put a filter on your beautiful black skin? You know we love melanated around here, but she thought.
You see, she got a deal from Fashion Nova.
You see?
What Pinky y'all talking about?
You
say Pinky? You say Pinky?
No, Pinky.
No.
Not the porn star. She's a pepper now.
Oh,
she's a big pepper. No, not her.
Yeah, not her.
Not our beloved Pinky from back in the day. She's a pepper now. She's a pepper. You know what I mean? She's a bell pepper, not a pepper, but a bell pepper.
I would love to interview her though.
We would love to interview her. You know what I mean?
Who Pinky?
I would. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know.
It's easy. I can set it up for you. I can set it up if you want to do
You
that.
can set it up because
you can. You had to use at the one time you linked up. You got a chance to link up with her one time or no?
Yeah, Lamar said you could be on the
No.
a dope.
No. I talked to her before. Like,
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Her name is. Yeah, her name is Sarah. Her real name is Sarah, for real. Yeah.
Okay.
But now though, yeah, she do that motherfucker for y'all though, for sure. She do it for y'all.
Okay. Yeah, but go back to the but the Pinky Doll we talk about, Lamar. She's a TikToker, and she's saying like certain things like ice cream so good and all this type of stuff, and people was like, she got ice cream so good and all that type of stuff, and she got famous for her viral videos and everything, and now. Last week she was here at the streaming awards, and she won like the streaming awards of Streaming Wars of the Year, something like that. And now she got a deal for Fashion Nova for saying, you know, things like ice cream so good, all that type of stuff. This ain't bullshit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm never hip to that.
We'll talk about no, Jabari never talking about football. I'm like, don't talk about football because he got Jared Goff, but he's gonna average about 250 yards a game. I ain't gonna lie, because they got Lamont St. Brown. That's what they call him in Detroit. So that all you gotta do is just throw him the ball, feed him, he'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get his yards. But yeah, Hakeem. I think Urban said it's not a good idea for us to Pinky.
No, that's gonna be a late night show. We do that.
Yeah, I might be on our page.
Hey, what you doing, Hakeem? What did you do?
No, I'm doing what. Listen. I was doing what Pinky Dog was doing. Ice cream.
Yeah, I see so good. I'll send it. I'll send a link to you, Lamar, after we get done. I'll show you what we're talking about.
Please don't. Please don't.
No.
Okay, never. Okay, I won't.
Bro, listen. TikTok is a whole nother universe compared to you.
Let's see you do it. That was crazy. You
Hey, everybody. Hey, Fresh Sounds and Urban Noise accent. You good, Hakeem?
Yeah, I was just.
Hakeem, I won't even do you know.
He was hit that ball. I ain't gonna lie though.
I know, like ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good.
I don't even watch your content, but y'all be on TikTok a lot, so y'all probably watch.
No, we do. Listen, I get on there and I fall gonna lie to you.
It's an addiction. I heard people telling me that's why I ain't download it. I said, no, I am not downloading TikTok. They say it's addicted.
You know, it is addictive, especially when they start doing it. They're doing it at death. When they start doing the dances. When they start doing the dances.
Yeah.
And they start doing the dances, like I'm like, man.
And then also you see people that they people doing these challenges, these stupid challenges, and they getting deleted from these challenges.
Oh yeah.
And I call that the jackass a part of TikTok, because what they be doing remind me of the TV show Jackass.
One girl literally, I think one guy, he had his fist and he put it on the girl's chest, like next to her heart, to make it start beating, and the girl literally almost. Bro, that jump was crazy. I'm glad they deleted it like that, because that's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's the dark side of social media.
Yeah.
And that's why other countries are banning TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you name it. They're trying to ban all of that. China trying to ban it.
Listen, go said we'll take a penny interview before and please Johnson one.
No, I ain't interviewing
Whoa. Hold on. We will take it.
No, he said
Pinky
interview before we'll watch a Felice Johnson one.
Felice Johnson, you know who Felice?
Oh, I know who the fuck he is. You talking about the Booty Band?
Listen.
Where did that come from? Wait a minute.
No. He said that for a reason. This is why Gore's my brother. He said that for a reason. Because there's people out here interviewing Felice Johnson.
Yeah. As we speak.
Yeah, we know. We know.
We're not gonna mention his name. We're not gonna mention his name. I was like, why would he got Felice Johnson on there for?
No, but I don't want him to interview because he's gonna be on this panel. He's gonna be flirting with us, and it's gonna look bad.
No.
Hey, yo, chill.
And listen, even though we don't discredit our brother, that's our brother. He has his taste. You know what I'm saying? But
y'all my brother. Y'all know dog. I'm not that, but I watched one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dog is a freaky ass. This nigga, oh my god. Oh my god. No.
Listen.
Leave it alone. Leave it.
And then the fucking titles be fucking crazy.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Clickbait.
We did not need to. I'm gonna keep it
right.
Lamont, you're 100% right. We did not need a Felice Johnson series. I didn't know why he did that. I was surprised. I was like, no, don't do that.
Look, I ain't want to say this, but I gotta say it though. Look up Felice Johnson. What the fuck did he say? He said some bullshit about he said something about getting a man pregnant or some stupid ass. The titles be ridiculous. I don't know if y'all. The titles be ridiculous.
I respect him a lot, but I would say but he only did that because on his other website he had the full length video. But if you like one of his people, you get to go and see it. But on YouTube, remember, you got to cut it into parts because it's too long. So you cut it into parts on a certain subject because Felice Johnson was going too far left. I saw the whole thing, not only the one online, and I find it to be very entertaining, but I think it was way too much. But go ahead.
No, you're right, bro. But listen, I was going to contact Buddy who did the interview, who I'm not going to mention his name. I say, fam, we didn't need that.
No.
Family, we didn't need that. Because listen, there were certain things he was talking on there. I don't think the internet needed to hear that.
No.
His first experience in the shower, I was traumatized.
Yeah, that was fucked up. Excuse my language,
bro.
Doing all that, bro. Like,
I'm glad I didn't see none of that because I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. And don't look it up either. Don't look it up,
bro. I was up all night. Love you too, Scott. Listen, you see,
hey, can we talk about Picky again, please? Let's talk about Picky again.
Yeah. No. But for real though, you know what I'm saying? And there's just certain. Listen, there's just certain things that just doesn't need it to be on here. But we can't control people and their content. Because listen here. One thing, I've seen two sides of the internet, and I noticed that some people who do the most controversial stuff to try to get money, and there's other people who do the normal stuff. You're going to get money both ways. One takes longer, the other one is quicker. I don't want none of that. I'm going to take the long way road. You feel me? I don't want to do skits. I'm not no comedian. I'm trying to get the money the right way where I'm respected. I still got a mama, nephew, nieces, and I'm out here in these streets. So I don't want nobody to be like, hey, wasn't that you who put on a bonnet the other day? You had a bonnet on your head. That skit you did, we had a bonnet. Like, you don't want nobody to see you in that manner. You feel me? There's certain skits I like, you know what I mean, and stuff. Certain things guys do. Certain skits I think is tasteful. There's other things I think is tasteless. But people only see this way to get there because they want to get to the bag quicker. No, I want the long bag.
True.
If it takes me 20 years to get to that big bag, but I'm able to eat longer and nobody don't call me a goofy at the end of the day. It's a lot of dudes who got money who the way they got there is goofy. It's real goofy, bro.
Facts. I totally agree with you, bro. Totally agree.
And that's the good thing about social media as well. You're able to generate revenue. A lot of people have quit their job because they end up doing the video blog, content creation, and also creating their own podcast. I would say right now is a good outlet. I would tell people right now social media is a great outlet to generate wealth. One of the great outlet to generate wealth, especially if you're someone that's good in accounting, podcaster when it comes to the aspect of radio. If you're a great marketer, a great brander, like is a singer, actor, man, the sky is the limit. You know what I'm saying? We know people. I know people that's making money off YouTube. So it's like Jordan as well. So it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Like it's good in that aspect. But like you said, Hakeem is a part of the long road or the quick road. Which one are you gonna take?
I want to make another thing, and I want to ask you fellas, and I want the ladies to ask. There's certain things that we do on the internet could affect people in a very negative way, and could affect people in a very positive way. I want to bring up a topic that was talked about, but a lot of people don't. Let's look at the black male comedians. The main template that they do is imitating black women, which a lot of women have issues with. And I say to myself, if you're a heterosexual man, what are you putting on a wig to imitate black women for? To make them look like, okay, this is the fun thing. Everybody done did it. Who comes and do it? And I say to myself, you have to look at yourself in the morning, knowing that this is how you picture the woman is. Don't get me wrong. You call it comedy. There's enough women to be women to do comedy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
See, Sugar, you don't understand. Over there, I'm the governor. I have more power than.
Why she pissed off at you for? She coming in here pissed off.
She gonna learn how to submit to the governor. I'm the governor. Here, but over there, I'm the governor. I set the rules and I set the laws. Remember that. Wink and blow a kiss. Oh, Lamar just went off on camera. That's all.
Yeah.
He said up. He just went
Hey,
off.
well,
No, I can't. Point. You made a good point. Go ahead, Lamar.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you go right here.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, but that those. We
No problem.
Hey, yeah, Motivated Vision said a comment which is true. A lot of people don't know about Queen Op. She's another one. She does YouTube too as well, and she comes from a different sector of YouTube where she talk about her daily lives, her personal life, which is video blogging. And I'm saying there's sector for everything, and her thing is crazy. If you ever do research, she's another one, another crazy nut. But that's just what it is. That's like the dark side of YouTube.
Motivation Vision. It's funny you say that because she's big on TikTok. I just seen one about her girlfriend trying to fight her for an STD that she caught from the girlfriend, and she say, "You knew I had it. You knew I had it."
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
but listen, this girl is pregnant, and I'm saying, who's skeeter than you? Do they know you had it, little mama?
Probably so. Man, don't be caring.
Yeah, they don't.
I can't. That body looking good. You already know what time it is.
I ain't doing it. Give me the bleach stained dress. Give me the bleach stained dress. I don't care about how good you look. I want to be safe.
Jabari laughing because everybody already know.
Give me the bleach stained dress. Give me the flooper. I don't care. I want to be safe. I want to know. I want to be safe.
Yeah, that's one of the bad things about. That's one of the bad things about social media. We see all these cheese models with thick thighs, big booty, titties, and all that type of stuff. Man, they get mesmerized. It's like, hey, I need to get up in that.
And let's bring up Queen Op for a moment. Since she said that online, do you forget Queen Op has been flown out by different rappers and they tapping that?
Yeah.
And
wait, who?
You know, Queen Op.
Who the hell is that?
She's viral. She does TikTok and also video
TikTok.
blogs.
She's viral, mind you. Let's not forget something. She's homeless. She's sleeping in the hotel, and social media is funding her lifestyle. Am I wrong? Motivation Vision. Drop a one in the comment.
Yeah, she get about 6 G's a night.
6 G's a night, just for streaming. And listen, she's pregnant. She does pictures in her hotel room. But here's the thing. I've known her for being flown out by different rappers. And I know rappers don't use condoms. A lot of rappers don't use condoms. I want to know how many rappers have hit Queen Op raw, knowing that the evidence that she just recently said.
That's what I'm saying, brother. I don't know who she. I don't know. I've never heard of her. Oh, you said hit her raw. Man, if they paying shit, everybody hit her raw.
Listen.
Gorgeous woman, but it just she got the body, she got the look. So
listen, Lamont, you and I know this. Most street dudes and most rappers who get a little money, who ain't never had no girls, they hitting raw.
Yeah, because they want to enjoy the feeling. Hell yeah.
So now Queen Op looks like an Instagram girl. She has a very pretty face symmetry. But what I heard the other day made her look ugly.
Yeah.
But if you want to say she does look pretty face trim, and she had I would say she had a stripper body. She had what you might typically find in the hood, one of those ghetto diamonds, a natural beautiful ghetto black with a nice body.
We all know
that. Yeah. So the thing is this: we know many dudes is trying to hit that. So she's big on social media, but she spoke vicariously like, yeah, I got an STD and what?
But don't that
Yeah.
Wait,
what's
what?
her name? Sexy
What
Red.
STD she got?
Same attitude.
Yeah, but
The H1.
but Sexy Red look like she got an STD though, or had
No,
one.
she did.
That's
Allegedly.
Alleged. Let's not say alleged. We don't know you, Sexy Red.
Yeah. We don't
Yeah, allegedly.
yeah. I don't know you, but you look
He
like
said,
who I
But
fuck with you. Yeah.
But listen here. NBA YoungBoy, they on the media said he got it and he's still having babies.
But you know the
Yeah,
Louisiana
yeah,
people, they going naked. They
Well,
going
Yeah,
naked.
you talking about
At
her?
the end of the
I know about.
at the end of the day, we got to get ready for our next segment. So,
Yeah.
any final thoughts, guys, before we head out?
Nah, man. Look, I appreciate y'all for having me on this motherfucking man.
All the time.
I'll see y'all next week. Bro. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, not that, but make
Next week.
sure tell the
Okay.
people where they can find you, Lamont. Don't be quick to go. Tell the people where they can find you.
Where they can find your hot music. And me and Lamont gonna get on the joint. We gonna do something.
Sir.
Hit my motherfucking DM, bro, so we can get that shit jumping ASAP. I'll be working.
Yeah,
But Google Young Money Carlo, bro. That's all I gotta do is Google me, my Instagram pop up, my Facebook, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Just Google this shit. You'll find me somewhere, bro.
We
It
trying
will.
to get listen,
Too many.
we trying to get a deal with Empire, baby. That's what the next move is. We gonna get a deal with Empire.
Fire is Bad
Right.
Boys Entertainment. Y'all finna go to Bad Boys Entertainment?
Yeah.
Hell,
No, we not signing
hell
the
no.
bad boy.
Oh no.
We not signing the bad boy. If it ain't in the business, we ain't
They
doing
giving back
nothing.
masters. Hey, they giving back publishing deals and shit. I'm cool. Them niggas is foul. You talking about P. Diddy shit?
Yeah.
Bad Boys Entertainment.
Hell no, that nigga. Look, that nigga give your shit back what it was worth. Nothing. Hey, he gave back everybody fucking publishing what it was worth 0 cent.
Exactly.
$400 to $500
That's
a year.
he-
Yep.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That
0.
motherfucker's dog. He's a dog.
He's
dog.
he
But it's
is
always
the
great.
devil.
But it's always great to have you, Lamont. And that, guys, this is why it's so very important to like, share, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Not only that, but shout out to Urban North, Motivating Vision. Hey, Jabari, man, hit me up with that fantasy, man. Stop playing. Just hit me out. Sugar Bomb, it's all right, love. I know you still love me deep down somewhere. Sherry Bryan, Sky, shout out to Gore. Shout out to Barry White, because even though she's not here, she always watches on the replay. Shout out to Don Smith. Let me see who else was in here. Oh yeah, shout out to Daryl Long. Who else was it? Oh, Jess J.
Natasha Vincent.
Yeah. Sorry guys about the music. They're doing repairs in the house. So sorry about that. The noise. And shout out to No Love. Shout out to you guys on Facebook.
I got you.
And also YouTube and also Twitch. And not only that, guys, it's also very important to make sure you go to KR Culture Radio Community tab. In the Community tab, there's a KR Culture Radio t-shirt. Prince Hakeem is working on the hats, so we will be the hats really soon.
Hey, I like that you say that. I'm gonna bust my ass tonight to get it done.
The hat will be here soon, and I will be rocking it. And also, Prince Hakeem Nouveau Black Love, come over here, support the platform. We really do greatly appreciate it. Yeah, Lamar will be back again. Of course, Urban Noise, he will be back again.
Lamont, Urban Noise gave you a shout out.
And now that, thank you for tuning in to KR Culture Radio.
Appreciate you, brother.
Like I said,
Appreciate you know.
We over and out. Oh, go ahead, Hakeem. You gonna say something?
No, I would say, yo, Urban Noise, you gotta go check out Lamont music. I'm gonna play it for y'all. I'm gonna sing you his thing.
Okay, we over and out. Peace.
Peace.